So I just figured they've given me up for dead, and I'm on my own again.
That's so nice.
What am I gonna do? Just stand here at some stupid island and stand here the rest of my life?
Wow.
That's not gonna work. I'm not Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
I gotta go out and
Castaway.
get going here, for God's sake.
That was a good movie.
I'm thinking, I'm an athlete. I can do this. I can swim that. I'm gonna swim.
To reach the lighthouse, Larry faces another mile in freezing water. Already dehydrated and hypothermic, he will again be at the mercy of the area's lethal currents.
I'm swimming across the water. I'm literally right in the middle. I stop swimming. I turned around in the water, and there behind me, where I was standing for the previous hour, was this giant helicopter, 50 feet up above the shore, right where I was standing. You've got to be kidding me.
No.
You know, you have to be kidding
They're
me.
not
This can't
kidding
be
you.
happening.
They told you to stay put. All right?
Why can't I get rescued? I mean, why can't they see me?
As time went by and we hadn't found Larry, I had more and more doubt as to whether or not I made the right decision. Not only did you get your friend killed, but it's proof you're a failure. Can't you do anything right?
Welcome.
Is there anybody here? Hello? Is anybody there? The lighthouse. It was uninhabited.
Sticks.
And bricks.
Everything I do is not the right decision.
At that point, I felt like I was floating in a dream or a nightmare. You know, hope has been slowly draining away, and I feel really depressed.
Hi, I missed you guys.
Nobody
You
else
like my
got
Christmas
excited.
tree? You like my Christmas tree? Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, they like it. My son don't like it. Y'all want to see my son? Look at it.
At 11:35 a.m., a rescue helicopter spots Larry and rushes him to the Ana Cortez Hospital ER.
This is my son.
Kind of flies overhead,
Struggling
and the guy there recurring the station
to make his own.
just jumps up and says, "God, great news for
Yeah,
you."
I'm American.
He said they picked your friend up and they're taking him to the hospital and he's okay.
Me, Americano.
I've never seen somebody so happy in his life. Like, okay, where's the hospital? Where's the hospital? Where's the hospital?
Tu casa, mi casa.
I remember seeing him walk into the room that I was at, and you could tell without him verbalizing his feeling.
Yo, Larry,
Get it.
you okay? Yes, son.
You see?
I felt good having Saul there, but you don't leave your buddy. It's not correct. It's just not right to leave someone like that.
Hi.
You left me.
You like my kitty?
Sorry, go ahead. I'm just glad you're all right. Yeah, me too.
with who I am, I wanted him not to feel guilty. I wanted him to hopefully be relieved in the fact that I'm okay. Do I hold a grudge against him for doing that? No, I don't.
It's just one of those things, you know, it's like, the main thing I remember is being so happy to see him. It was like better than any Christmas present.
Every 6 months.
Is your buddy's still alive.
This will be just done like 3 months ago.
10 years after
I'm
their
watching,
misadventure, Saul and Larry remain friends and have even kayaked
I can't
together
believe I'm
for
alive.
one
I'm
night.
alive. I
But
shouldn't
they
be
never
alive.
discuss what happened, nor can they agree if Saul's decision to leave his friend behind.
Oh, they
was
got
the
back in the
right thing
kayak.
to do.
Yeah, well, makes sense. Or not what makes sense right now. Kidnapped and killing fields?
Kidnapped and what?
Kidnapped in the killing fields.
You almost done with your homework, Toodles? Guys, look at this cat. I was gonna show y'all my D's cat. These D's.
Oh yeah, no, Marco was being that expressive.
I know. I encouraged him to.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. What a great day. One note here. What a messed up.
Only pay for what you need.
Bibberty, bibberty.
This is the story of a very bad thing happening in a very bad place.
Controlled explosion ready.
When Chris Moon left the British Army, he couldn't have imagined life on City Street.
Guys, I went to London and I didn't show y'all anything about my experience in London because I didn't have a SIM card. I had to always be on some kind of somebody's Wi-Fi. And I also just was really busy. I didn't know that I was gonna have to be so busy. I was stranded twice because of the simple fact that I had no Wi-Fi and I had and the hotel check-ins was so far apart. So it wasn't the best experience in London because of, I guess, the company that I was working with. But I don't plan on doing business with them anymore. I'm gonna have to show myself some self-respect, some self-love. Like traveling, yes, I get it. I always want to travel, but not like this. Not to be uncomfortable and not to be stressed. God don't call me to be stressed and uncomfortable. Like, yeah, I got to go to London, but it wasn't all that in a bag of chips. I also got to go to Vegas. I mean, the view, and did you know the view in Vegas is way better than the view in London? London looks just like Boston.
What?
I was in central London and I was in King's Cross, London. King's Cross, London looks just like Roxbury or Mattapan or Dorchester. The people there and all that.
What just happened?
I don't know. You want me to
I
rewind it?
realised in a split second, then
Huh?
I've assumed.
Do I have an aura?
I took 3 paces and then
I mean, I don't think that you can able to see my little glowies that you guys claim to be able to see
I realised in a split second
when
that
you're
there's
doing
only
the
one possible
that kind
cause for
of
blast, and that
sorcery.
must have been something I stepped on.
But yeah, no.
Looked down and I saw that there's a hole in my right hand that was the same size as the demining tool that I've been holding. The blast drove the flat end of
Because
the
if you've
fodder
seen an
through my
aura,
hand.
then you would have
I recognised
told
the
me
shape
what
of
my
it.
aura was. Yeah.
I began to think, right, well, what is the worst possible thing that can happen?
What happened? You got
The
blown
worst
to
possible thing that
smithereens?
happened was that Both legs would be
He has
completely
some sort
blown
of,
off. My guts would be hanging out and I'd be about to die.
bomb in his hand or whatever. Blew up.
In the
He
story, books, they say
detonated.
your life flashes
Yeah.
before your eyes. Well, it's not
Either
really
that,
like that.
or he had
But you
something
are
in his
aware of
hand and
everything
he
he's
stepped
done,
on
the
a
good things, the bad
landmine.
things.
And somehow,
And above all, suddenly everything makes sense. Even on the verge of death, he knows he's a survivor. He's already been through far worse. On the other side of the world, deep in the forests of Southeast Asia. Two years earlier, after leaving the army, Chris Moon traveled to
I'm gonna
Cambodia.
take these braids out. CERN.
He
on
was there to
Sunday.
learn how to clear landmines.
clear landmines.
It was his first demining job.
A minor.
The whole Cambodian landscape was riddled with landmines, the deadly legacy of civil war.
Like, the braids still look good.
Hey! In roads, fields.
The
even
braids still
school
look
playgrounds.
fine. It's just
The problem with landmines is that once the fighting stops, these things are killing and maiming people for decades
it is
afterwards.
time.
Chris and his team started working in a small village in a safe but remote area.
We were working all together in Posat province.
Like, when I went to Vegas, I was stranded.
My job as his
As soon as I got off the plane, I got to the hotel. I needed like $253 to check into the hotel, and they're paying for the hotel. They're paying. But since I landed like at, I think 12 o'clock, I think, that night, it was like wherever they were, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. So they didn't properly prepare me for the situation. Like, you know what I mean? I'm glad I know this type of stuff, because if I ever get in a position, then I would make sure, like, hey, we want you to be comfortable at least. You know what I mean? Here is $300 to check into the hotel. I'm gonna need a receipt. Let me know how much the actual check-in is, because the rest is gonna be docked out of your pay. I'm like, okay. I would have been like, okay, fine. So then, if I would have had to check in $253, then I would have had $47 to eat, to buy some takeout with, or something like that. But I ate pretty well in Vegas, because the company that I was working with, they fed me lunch on the first day, and then on the second day I bought myself something.
They brutally tortured many thousands. In modern history, perhaps the killing fields of Cambodia are unparalleled.
But I will not work for that company again, because I gotta show myself some respect and some self-love. I know it's gonna be stress. I know I'm not gonna be respected. I have 2 licenses. I lost one of my IDs while I was down in London. And the people that I went to go do an event for actually emailed the company, and they was like, oh, she left her license here. And he was like, yeah, they emailed me. I didn't like that they emailed me. They said you left your water bottle. They said you didn't give us you didn't give them their access pass back, and you left your license. And I said, oh, I left my license. He was like, did you go back and get your water bottle and give them their access pass? I said, yes. He was like, oh, well, he basically said, oh, I don't really care about your license then. Like, okay. All right. You don't care that I was stranded for hours and I ended up sleeping on the public transportation bus. You don't care that the people at the first hotel where I tried to check in at was disrespectful to me and kicked me out. They said they want me to go and apologize to the person, to the people, the
He's
hotel.
been told the area where he's working is relatively safe. As far as anyone knows, the Khmer Rouge are some.
That's not how you treat people.
United Nations people locally to us.
There was 2 men at the first hotel in London when I checked in. I have this big, huge suitcase, heavy, with 2 computer bags on it, with 2 computer bags in it, and they see me struggling to get up the stairs with it, and go back and laugh about me. Honestly, I don't know specifically what they was laughing about. All I know is that he stood at the door watching me trying to get up the stairs with the suitcase. The man stood at the top of the staircase watching me struggle with the bag, with the suitcase, and then before I could get to the top of the suitcase, top of the staircase, he went back and he laughed and turned around. Nobody else is outside while he's facing me. He laughed and turned around and then went to the back at the desk, and they were laughing together. And I have no idea because I didn't hear them laughing. I didn't hear them talking. I don't know what they were saying about, but it sure does look like they were mocking my struggle for getting up that staircase. And then I asked him to throw a pizza box away from me. Can you throw this pizza box away from me? I said, where's the trash? Can you throw this away from me? He says, what you do? Shove this at me. You shove your pizza box at me and tell me to throw it away. He got mad because I asked him to throw the pizza box away from me. But I know he was starting trouble because they made me go back to that hotel. After I got kicked out and went to another hotel, the company made me go back to that hotel because it was already paid for. They talked about, apologize. I was like, I know I'm not about to apologize, but I'm going to go up there and let them know that there was a miscommunication. I'll apologize for the simple fact that there's miscommunication, but I'm not apologizing. They basically threw me out he gonna shove the pizza box back at me and it fell on the floor. I asked him, am I supposed to pick that up?
Was focused on, how can we survive? How can we get out of here?
Treat me all kinds of ways. I just got off the plane and had Uber, an hour and a half Uber ride to the hotel from the airport, and asked me if the company even knows this right now. The company has no idea about my struggles because they don't care. They don't care. How do I know they don't care? Because he didn't care about my little license that I dropped in London. How else do I know that they don't care? Because he tells me, in 15 years of me doing this business, I've never had someone get kicked out of a hotel. Like, ask me what happened. You should have apologized and let them know. You should have never let it escalate to the point where they try to kick you out the hotel. They was mad that I went to another hotel, even though they booked me for that hotel. The company, the other people in the company booked me for that other hotel. And they was mad that they spent $400 something for that and don't get their money back for it, and I didn't stay there. They was also mad because when I made it to London, they said, we're gonna allow you, we're gonna give you, we're gonna have you in London a couple of days before the event,
and I'm standing there,
so you get to explore it.
Thinking, right, no matter what happens, I'll never assume
but
the role of victim.
Technically, as soon as I made it to London, I had to do work. But I didn't know that I had to do work because of the time difference here in America and in London. We weren't able to communicate. So when I landed in London, they were sleeping. And I think the owner of the company, he was in Japan.
Tell me to get in the Land Rover.
I'm not sure if he was still in Japan at the time,
As far
but
as I can.
he was in
If I
Japan
go too far, I'll take
when
a step
I was in
back.
Vegas, and I don't know how long he was supposed to be in Japan for, but they were all time difference and wasn't able to contact each other. We weren't able to contact each other. I was supposed to be at the venue on the day that I arrived after getting kicked out of the venue. Mind you, I only made it to the next hotel that they booked me for by 1 o'clock in London. So without even showering and taking care of myself after getting off that plane, which I needed to do, they wanted me to go to the venue and set up. They didn't care nothing about me. All my comfort, let alone my safety. Because when I got into the first Uber, they could have told me like, oh, you can call your phone company. This is my first time going to London. You can call your phone company and let them know that you need global or international services enabled so that you can be able to make phone calls. They could have said that, but they didn't. So when I got to London, I had I paid Uber to take me to the hotel for an hour. How am I supposed to know if I can't use my phone because there's no Wi-Fi? How am I supposed to know that you're going in the right direction?
I'm trying to work out what's going on inside their heads. You look in their eyes, and there's just
he got off the highway. I was a little nervous that he got off the highway.
There would be no point, you realize quite quickly.
I'm trying to think of if this is going to be one of those situations that you only hear about, that I only hear about on TV, and if I'm going to have to do anything and fight for my life or anything like that. The company didn't know where I was because the company was sleeping. Company was there was no way to get in contact with the company, and he basically trash mouthed me. After he did my review and I got back to Boston, he trash mouthed me and was like, "Oh, London has citywide Wi-Fi. You could have tapped into Wi-Fi at any point." I'm like, when was you gonna tell me that? Why you wait till I get back to Boston in my bed the next 2 days later to tell me that I could have accessed so-called a citywide Wi-Fi? Why nobody in London told me that?
Seemed like a good deal. It was not. The detergent was
There was no such thing as no citywide London, because as a matter of fact, citywide Wi-Fi. Because as a matter of fact, I spoke to someone in London, and they was telling me, I was telling them if they could make, if they could find this address that was close to us. I knew where it was, but I didn't know if I was going in the right direction. I forgot where I had seen it. Hey, could you look this up for me and tell me where it is? Which way am I going? He's like, oh, you can use the Wi-Fi at the train station. Train station, all you gotta do is connect to the Wi-Fi. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I already knew that. Wasn't trying to connect to all these different kinds of Wi-Fi because it takes time when I already know that to walk down the street and I'll find what I need to find. It's right there somewhere. And he took me to the train station and showed me which he took me to the train station and showed me which Wi-Fi it is. I'm like, oh, there it is. I was looking for Burger King. Oh, Burger King's right there. It's right across the street from where we were, so I didn't need the Wi-Fi. But Craig, the owner of the company, is talking about, oh, this citywide Wi-Fi, you could have just tapped in and used Wi-Fi. That's not true. If that's true, then why every hotel had their own Wi-Fi password, own Wi-Fi sign-in? Why the train station got their own Wi-Fi sign-in? And he said, oh, you don't have the art of traveling. You don't know how to travel. Like, what you mean? You're not resourceful, he says to me. What you mean?
Wow.
Your life. New York life.
You wouldn't know how to navigate if you needed to when you're traveling. Like, what you mean? That's how you talk to people? Okay. They told me that he was a little mean. They told me he was a little mean. Now he made sure he didn't go off on me, but he snuck some things in every now and then. He didn't go off on me, but he snuck some little slick shots at me. Hi.
Hi. I'm not in here to ask you a question.
You want to be in here to go on timeout?
No. I'm looking for something in your room to make sure I didn't leave it
Okay.
outside the house.
All right.
In my desk, or someone stole it
Oh.
from inside of my desk.
Yeah, no.
All this is hard to do.
And so
Tell the commander to send one of his men through the river.
I'm gonna make it my business to make sure that I never
Psychologically, it's
work
gonna be
for
far
that
better
business
if I
again.
make him send one of his men in to get wet. What I need to do is create some sort of a relationship with them in which they respect me.
And just like God provides every other time,
Would be very unlike
He's gonna
himself.
provide this time
Get one of his
again.
guys to do it.
I kind of knew what I was getting myself into because
This
you don't
river
just
marks the unofficial boundary
expedite some.
Khmer
I'm
Rouge
basically a stranger to them.
The recent heavy
You don't
monsoon
expedite some. You
has
don't
made
buy
it
somebody a
virtually
passport and
impossible to cross.
expedite
No, it is too deep. for
the
mangrove. We
passport
can't go across.
so they can go to London. You was trying to
First time that day, I feel good because
take advantage
I'm
of the
calling the
situation
shots.
that you
I'm
got
saying no.
somebody
I am now
to
in control.
you got somebody to live, somebody to hold.
The Khmer Rouge soldiers are nervous. Until they cross, they're worried
What?
they could be attacked by government troops.
So I can hear what he's yelling at.
I speak to my driver because I'm calling the shots. I'm saying no.
I think I'm gonna daily in the night mode, and you're not here.
The Khmer Rouge soldiers are nervous.
So you must.
It's impossible to cross.
I think I'm
For the first time that day,
You're
I
a
feel
funny
good
bunny.
because I'm calling the shots. I'm saying no. I am now in control.
So you must across the river. If you're not across, go back to the Land Rover. Let's go.
The Khmer Rouge soldiers are nervous. Until they cross, they're
That's what you
worried
wanted to
they could be
hear.
attacked by
I
government
don't know
troops.
what he said.
Why is your nose running, Peppa?
I speak to my driver and I say,
Oh.
look, you must listen to
Blame it
everything
on
the
me.
soldiers are saying. Tell me what's going on. Be fine.
In the next 20 minutes, we are not across the river. They want to burn our car and they want to kill us.
Get across the river.
We come faster.
I have to find a way to get the vehicle straight. We get into the middle of this fast-flowing stream at 2'6" of water, and I have a few anxious moments as I see the water starting to come under the doors.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We just get through.
Into the deep forest, home of the Khmer Rouge. Every mile further from civilization, further from safety.
We're not using roads. We're on this footpath. The ground is really wet. We keep on getting stuck. It's a nightmare. I can prove I'm useful by getting the vehicles out of the mud.
Explain. Needs to come forward, try and get forward. I will reverse.
Just in case they're really after the vehicles, Chris tries to make his skills indispensable.
I seem to spend most of my time trying to get the vehicles out now.
This is not one of the better ones. And tonight, please.
ask the commander what we're doing here. Why have we stopped?
I know by now we must be deep into their territory. This is their jungle.
Okay. You have to follow the commander.
Ask him why are we going?
Don't talk too much.
The little man comes towards us. He's got a hard face. And he's got this strange little brown trilby hat on his head. That tells me he's an important man. I don't have the authority to shoot you today.
Let's go with assessing my commander. Let's go.
Chris is now the prisoner and property of a second Khmer Rouge commander. Each of the commanders has his own territory and his own men. They're a bit like medieval warlords, independent, but also part of a pyramid of command and obedience, leading ultimately to Pol Pot. At the end of the first day, they stopped by a stream.
They tell us that we are now in a minefield. I'm not sure if I believe them or not.
It could be a genuine warning, or simply a lie to keep them from running away.
Ask the commander what his plan is. Why have we stopped? Are we staying here tonight?
Tonight we sleep here.
Hurry up.
Tell the commander it is not possible. The rules of my organization will not allow me to.
Mr. I don't.
You must stay here.
Mr. I don't like yours and I could do better.
Try to explain who we are, what we're doing, and they just shrug
Makes
their
sense.
shoulders. The frustrating
Mine look
thing
like
for
an
me
actual
is that
Christmas
they just
tree.
can't understand what I'm doing, can't compute it.
What are you doing, Espresso?
To explain that I'm not their enemy is
See yourself on TV?
an impossible task.
What do you think of the commander?
Espresso.
In my room, we cannot trust them. They are very cruel.
I can see from the look in Per's eye that he believes that this is going to be his last night alive.
Amica Insurance is proudly customer owned.
Ooh!
To protect it. Visit amica.com today.
Daryl's family uses Gain detergent now, so their laundry smells more amazing than ever.
When are you going to the store?
Hey,
You not?
Towel,
We eat enough?
Order Gain online for fresh scents delivered to your door.
Oh, Christmas tree! Oh, Christmas tree! Oh, I love your Christmas tree. Thank you.
Lay your heels on the ground for a downward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga.
When they want a delectable squeeze up, you'll know. Deliciously delectable the bubbles. Squeeze up.
was trying to see his first sleep.
Fox 1, you can
Sleep?
stream all your favorite news, sports, and entertainment.
If he was asleep, right?
I was trying to see if he was sleeping on the camera. He was.
For the biggest moments. Watch breaking news as it breaks and catch history in the making.
You're weird.
This year is going by so fast.
You seen that talking
How's that weird? Is the year not going by fast? I literally remember last Super Bowl. Like it was,
You remember last New Year's?
yeah.
So you have extra free time and extra savings.
Doing, oh yeah.
So this holiday season,
I was
you
doing what?
can be
I was
as
doing some
extra as
basketball.
you want.
Sarah was watching TV in the living room.
No matter what kind of teeth you gotta brush, Oral B Electric cleans better. With
And you're not here to get me through it all.
Cleans it and gets in between them for 100% cleaner teeth. Your perfect clean starts with Oral B.
And we went to sleep at like 3 in the morning.
No, you weren't here. You weren't when I came back here.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, right. I forgot because that's when what's his name?
And Chris asks his captors for permission to wash.
G-O-double-E.
With no one guarding him, it could be a chance to escape.
Now I have my darkest moment. My hobby is running. I just know.
Did he
if I
escape
don't
or
run,
did they let him go?
they won't catch me. They just won't expect it.
He might be able to make his way back out of the jungle, following the course of the stream.
Human beings, we are selfish things. We are. We are.
That looks just like him.
Chris, he has chance to escape. If he
Okay, are you done with your homework?
he would be killed. But he decides
It
not.
was when I came out of school today. It was fucking like 44 degrees outside.
Yeah, it was nice.
That was
Now,
crazy.
Did I go
can't
outside
sleep,
today?
So I walk back slowly to the vehicle.
I think I did go outside today. It was nice out there.
Brain man in my hand.
But what would I have gone outside for? All I know, it was nice out there. Oh no, that was yesterday. Nope.
They drive
Really
on
nice. I
through
was
the
like, hey, all this cold and stuff. And I was about to take my coat off. And I was hoodie on. But then I was like, nah, I'm just gonna do this.
At last, they approach the heart of darkness. A Khmer Rouge base deep in the jungle. And the regional commander who can choose to have them killed or tortured.
Maybe you just asleep.
Deep down inside, I begin to think maybe there is no hell. And that's when
Boy,
I punish the demons.
Pick it up.
The only images I
Pick it
keep
up.
in my mind, all of us returning to the village, I stop thinking about just what the worst case scenario might be. My imagination keeps all the time. Always like what I'd be thinking of is all horrible stories about them torturing people. I think about what I need to do when I meet this commander to communicate with him. That is all that I allow myself to think
Facts.
about. If I start to think about my fear, it's opening the floodgates. So all of the time it is about controlling the way that you think.
What? Not up there. He said they will bring you to the house.
Where you go? Where you taking him?
The Khmer rule, when they want to kill, firstly they separate, and then they can't kill quite early.
Remember that movie that we watched? The plane crash or island? We watched it with Nancy and Armando. No, it wasn't Armando, it was Nancy and Bond. That reminds me of that.
All the time, I'm telling myself not to focus on stories that I've heard of people being tortured.
I don't know how
This is the end.
God's gonna do it. And I don't know when.
Now Chris comes face to face with the one man with absolute authority to decide their fate.
When it's gonna hit, yeah. I only know.
Their lives hang in the balance.
God's gonna make a way. God's gonna do it.
You? What come here?
I don't understand what you're saying. I've been here for 6 weeks.
Min.
Ah. Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Cambodia?
In Cambodia.
Yeah.
6
weeks. 6 weeks.
In Cambodia.
In Cambodia.
Your name? Name.
Clever.
Clever. Clever.
Yeah.
Chris. Clever.
Mr. Clever, he's got a spark.
What are y'all doing?
Some humanity there.
Get down!
I find it immensely cheering.
United
Espresso.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
England.
Clever. Yeah. Lucas Moon. He said that you have a good heart. Now use me as interpreter.
Get down!
Don't worry, he tried to help you. Ini, look no hope I had with him period. This evening, you should have dinner with him.
Jess is taking the Tide Boosted test.
What?
Look at your shirt. Those are some serious stains.
This is my sister's. Last time my detergent didn't get it out, I had to bury the evidence.
This time, use Tide. It's boosted.
Boosted?
The other guy can't match Tide's Boosted Clean. Looks like we passed.
Yes.
The perfect crime.
Oh, hey. Hey. You found my shirt. I did. Thanks.
It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher. If it's got
Don't
to be
start
clean,
that stuff
it's
back
got
up
to be
again.
Tide.
The one-of-a-kind joy of Kellogg's cereal and ice-cold milk. That night, dinner with the Khmer Rouge.
having heard stories about how Khmer Rouge had given people a dinner and then killed them in a way that the people didn't know what was coming, it kind of made me worry.
Please all of you enjoy. Look at that.
I live in Pol Pot regime. When someone say good, especially the Khmer Rouge officer say good to us and provides good food to us, it means that we would be killed.
They start to talk. It's a bizarre experience.
Please thank the commander for his hospitality.
Things were very polite. We didn't know what to expect.
So please enjoy yourself.
In my mind, I thought that we would be killed.
There was going to be no concept of us being held for a long period of time. We are
Espresso, stop.
Or released.
Stop, Espresso. Stop.
I keep waking up during the night. I can smell a cigarette. I can see a cigarette light somewhere out.
How are you gonna decorate it?
Trees.
Oh, I'm gonna see, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna let me finish it.
Why not?
I don't even think we have.
In the morning, they're still
Okay, you
alive.
gonna surprise me?
They try to maintain good relations with some tactical flattery.
This person.
We try to save our life by say Khmer Rouge soldier are good, that we and Khmer Rouge were not enemy.
Mr. Hu, please tell Mr. Clever that I respect the Khmer Rouge. They brought peace to Cambodia. Defeated the Vietnamese. And we look forward to leaving and telling everybody how good the Khmer Rouge
It don't take that long to dry. None of mine
As
fell
the
off.
day
Ever.
drags on, it seems less likely
Not
they'll
one.
be shot. Instead, they just wait and wait.
Look, guys.
Then,
This is how I got my
Way
star
in
in
the
there.
distance, I think I can hear something.
My tree better than yours.
And then I see a tiny dot of a helicopter.
a United Nations helicopter has been searching the jungle.
I think it's seen us.
All friendliness is gone.
Suddenly,
Chris and his colleagues have become a dangerous liability. Mr. Clever needs to get rid of them. Fast.
So Mr. Clever changed his mind, and I thought that it finished our life.
He orders the commander who brought them in to take them away again. This time, he can do what he likes with them.
By sending us back, it was the other commander's problem. That's why he sent us back.
But when they reach his base, they get an extraordinary surprise.
Hello? Jim Lake High. He said now he let us free to go.
He sets them free and grants them safe passage for a day.
We're free. We're going back.
The original commander who first captured them. Angry that they're still alive.
Hey! Cái nào không? Mày sao lên? Cái nào không?
He said, get the car key and get down.
Tell the commander. His commander has given us safe passage through this area.
Look, make your guy look. Give me the car key.
If I give him the car keys, how are we going to get home?
But so Tim, I saw land and looked at William I took Jenny McMahon. He said, get in the truck.
On the verge of freedom, they trade their Land Rover for their lives. Chris and his companions are being driven out of Khmer Rouge territory on an old
You know how
lorry
Americans
truck
are.
with 2 boy soldiers
Want to
guarding
explore
them.
the exotic parts of the world.
They only have safe passage for 1 day. If they haven't made it home by then, all bets are off. They must get out of the forest.
Carrie, are you gonna finish your tree?
We cannot get out. It's stuck too deep.
What happens if we stay?
Another Khmer will come and kill us because they only let us pass today.
Chris tries a new approach to intimidate the boy soldiers and scare them into doing what he wants.
What's this place?
This is a ghost place. There's many people die here.
The boy soldiers will be able to find their way back to the British from here.
Okay, have you last seen?
In a moment.
Oh no,
The Khmer Rouge soldier, they illiterate. So their belief of the ghost. Chris Moon, he said that, oh, this area is a lot of ghosts. If we stay here, maybe the ghosts kill us.
Tell them we have to leave this place very quickly. Tell them this is a ghost village. I have seen them. They will be very angry if we stay.
Now a new plan.
Which way?
To walk through the night and to keep going until they're free.
This is not a very good one. What do you think?
Involving walking in the dark.
It's not
Through
good. It's
jungle,
not that good, but
through
I like
rivers,
it.
through minefields.
Because you've been following it better than I
Chris
I think
Mooney
even
and
if
his
you have the
companions
phones,
must
still
get out of the
like
jungle.
Huh?
It's now their third
I
night
think
in
even
Khmer Rouge
if
territory,
you have been
and
following,
Chris is
you probably still
determined
wouldn't
it'll
like
be
it.
the last.
What's that?
It's really
We'll
just
fight for our lives.
because I only came in like halfway
We
through
have
and
to
I
get
pretty much
out of
understood
there.
the entire story besides why they're there and what they're doing in the first place. And they also keep like repeating
Make
stuff.
everyone put their hands on their
So-
shoulders
You can kind of just,
in the darkness. In this place where there are no rules.
imagine.
Where I'm just so angry with them for what they've done. I have to confront the fact that what I hated in Khmer Rouge might also be in me too. Because I have a very wicked thought. Maybe I should kill the boy soldier I've even got my hand on his neck. I can snap his neck like a pigeon. And then I've got the weapon to get the other one when we emerge out into the night. In the end, of course, reason wins through.
Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching.
Almost the whole night.